Hi guys, I'm here today to talk to you about Nuud Deodorant. This is part of my eternal quest for plastic-free, environmentally friendly products. I've sort of spent a lot of time looking for things that can save me using unnecessary plastic, and toiletries are my biggest culprit really, aside from food, which is harder to fix. So I've sort of found some refillable conditioners and things that I like, and I've tried multiple plastic-free deodorants, and this is currently my favourite, although my opinion might be swaying. I've tried Wild, that's like I've actually thrown away the thing now. That's got like a sort of compartment thing and you put refillable bits in it, and it's similar to other ones I've tried, but the thing is it's quite expensive. I think they're like £5 per refill, and because of the nature of what it's made out of, they get used up quite quickly, plus they're quite sort of greasy isn't the right word, but like thick basically. So my sister introduced me to this, and you basically apply it. It's like a cream that you apply to your armpits. You're supposed to use your fingers, and initially I was like, OMG, I'm not using my fingers to put something on my armpits. I shower every morning, so my armpits are always clean, but I didn't really want to add to my routine. Basically, I didn't want to have to use something that I then had to wash my hands or wipe my hands or whatever to get it off. So you can get these little, I don't know what they call it, magic cap they call it. It's only £3.49 for this, and you put it on the end of your container and it turns it essentially into a deodorant stick. So now this has got a lid on it and two little holes that you can squeeze deodorant out of and then just rub it on like normal. I think if you've got normal armpits that would work for you, but for me it didn't work because my can't show you now, but my armpits are just kind of a bit sort of lumpy, like I guess fat armpits, so that it doesn't sort of go on smoothly. So I found that just a bit annoying. However, I did basically just get over it and start using my fingers, and it's basically just like a cream. It doesn't smell of anything. It smells sort of like almost like a moisturizer actually. So it's very sort of thick, but not runny or anything. It's not greasy, you can rub it on quite easily. And I would have my sister said this when she was initially talking me into it, that she would have no problem like putting her moisturizer on afterwards. And I was like, really? But actually, it rubs in really quickly. I just rub it on my armpits and then probably like wipe my hands off on a towel or whatever, but like equally you could just rub it in and then like carry on with my beauty regime and I wouldn't really think anything of it. So I got over the whole rubbing it on with my hands thing surprisingly quickly, and I like it not only because it is environmentally friendly. It's basically, you're supposed to, it's vegan, it's animal friendly, it ticks all the boxes basically. It says without aluminium, parabens, petrochemicals or any other vague chemicals, no salts, no cheap perfume, we don't do propellants or canisters, we put nude cream in a bioplastic tube made from sugarcane. So even the tube is recyclable. It's a plastic negative product, so like the delivery and everything all like has a zero carbon footprint. It's basically wins on all levels from that point. And also I like the fact that it's small, like it's helpful, doesn't use up too much space on my beauty counter. It doesn't use up too much space in my wash bag if I'm going away. I like that quite a lot actually, more than I probably should do because I don't go away that much, but it's just really helpful having a small product. The only downside is it's quite expensive, and also it takes an age to get here. I think it's shipped from Germany, so I'm on a subscription now, and it shipped, or I ordered it on the 31st of May and it's only just arrived today and it's the 21st of June. So it's taken 21 days to get to me. I even emailed them halfway through to say like, is it coming? Like I only noticed it was late because I had started to run out. So, if you've got a subscription, then maybe as long as you can get the timing right, which I never seem to be able to, then you never need to really worry about how long it takes. You can just keep renewing and it will arrive. It's 50 for £12.95 for the original starter pack if you just want to try it, and that's 15 millilitres, so even smaller than this. I think this is 20 millilitres. So now you can, now I buy it on a subscription, which is £22.95 for 2 of these, which lasts actually for ages. Like it says you only have to use it every 5 to 7 days. It's got something in it that, sorry, not every 5 to 7 days, every 3 to 7 days. It's got something in it that just means it's sort of sticks to your skin. So it, like, I don't know the science behind it, there's lots of videos online, but basically it's just supposed to like work for several days, so you don't have to use it every day. I still use it every day because I'm paranoid, and it doesn't feel like it's like got any chemicals that are doing anything bad. If you were used to, like, you would use more than you should do, basically. So I use it every day. You don't have to use it every day, and even using it every day, because you're only using like a tiny little pea-sized amount, and I've used put way too much on there, but like half of that, like that is how much I would use on, like, you just rub your hands together. Oh, now I've got it on my hands, I may as well show you. You just rub your hands together, and then I just rub that then on my armpits, because it's, or, you know, like that spreads over the entire pit, as it were. So it's like you don't actually need to use that much. So although it's quite an expensive outlay, it's not. See, I'm now rubbing that into my arms. I'm so unbothered about the deodorantness of it. Yeah, so basically I really like it, but because the fact today that it's taken so long to come is making me question it. But then now I'm talking about it again, I'm thinking, oh, it is good, and I do like it, and it beats all of the others that I've tried. Basically, I quite like that it doesn't have a smell. Like, I'm quite sensitive to these things. That's the other thing actually I would note, is that I get eczema in weird places, like on my neck and behind my ears, and sometimes patches around my armpit, and I haven't had that since using this. So I don't know if it's because of it, but it's certainly not making it any worse. And I would assume that is probably because it doesn't have all the chemicals and it doesn't have any fragrance in it. So there's nothing to irritate. So yeah, on that point, it's a winner too. So yeah, basically you can get these, the magic cap that is £3.49 should you want one. You can also get this squeezy thing that is meant to help you get the most out of the tube for £2.99. Personally, I bought them and then have never really used them. I'm not sure how much this actually helps, like it will squeeze it to the bottom, but you could do just as well with your fingers. I've bought many sort of tube squeezing things, and then in the end it's easier just to do it with your fingers, so, you know, do with that what you will. Anyway, so yeah, basically all in all, I approve, and I will continue to buy it for the foreseeable future. If you've liked or enjoyed this video in any way, then please like and subscribe. And that's it from me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.